everyone, welcome to Slater's Wrist Game. Today I'm going to do a full review of the Oris Big Crown Pro Pilot limited edition watch I bought back on the 4th of July. But before I get started, I would like to say thanks for watching this video. Please continue to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. All right, so Oris is a brand that has always intrigued me. I always wanted to give them a try. Now, they have a lot of models that I like. They do a lot of good limited edition models. I know they have a Roberto Clemente watch I like, and they also have a Hank Aaron watch I like. But I tend to like their design language, but I was looking to get into the brand. But when I saw the price on this one and I read about it, I definitely wanted to pick it up. And this is the Okavago Air Rescue limited edition watch, okay? And I hope I didn't mispronounce that word too bad. But a little bit about Oris. Now, Oris is a company that was founded in 1904 in Holstein, Switzerland. And when I think of Oris, I think of a watch company that's known for like being in the entry-level watch market, okay? It's pretty much entry-level watches, Swiss watches, good quality. A lot of people say they a punch above their weight class, okay? And this particular model is celebrating the 10-year anniversary. I can see right here the 10-year anniversary of the Okavango Air Rescue, which is Botswana's pioneer aeromedical rescue organization. So apparently in 2011, two people, a Swiss businessman and a German doctor, founded this organization to help rescue people in the Okavango part of Africa and Botswana, because it floods every winter. And I think they've rescued a lot of people so far. I think in this book it actually gives a number of around 1,500. So right here it says about 1,500 critical patients that they worked with so far, and their goal is like 20,000. So I think that's pretty awesome. And basically, when you purchase this watch, I guess some of the proceeds go towards the organization. Oris as a company has a history of partnering with charitable organizations and doing things like this. So I like that, all right? So now let's look into the specs of this watch here. So basically this watch is model number 0175177614187. That is a lot. The case on this one is a 41 millimeter case. This watch here has a 49 millimeter lug to lug and a 12.5 millimeter height. The lug width is 20 millimeters, which is great for changing straps. This watch is 100 meters water resistant, and this watch is powered by the Oris 751 movement, which is a Sellita SW200 movement with a 38-hour power reserve. Okay. Now this watch is actually number 1413 out of 2011. And the 2011 is in reference to the founding year of 2011. So they made 2011 pieces. But I always liked this one. Now this watch actually came on this little strap here. So let me get this strap. It came on this textile strap here made by a company called Erica's Original. Actually, the strap is very comfortable. I like the green color with the white stripe going down the color. But I actually wear a lot of brown leather shoes. And I say I can wear, and I actually couldn't wait to put this watch onto the brown leather strap. And it looks fantastic on the brown leather strap. Now the brown leather strap is thin. I'm accustomed to more thicker straps, but I'm not opposed to this thin strap. It seems to be very good quality. You see it has curved veritable, which means genuine leather, but it's a good quality leather strap, Oris leather strap here. Very comfortable. You can wear this under a dress shirt. But when you look at the crystal on this watch here has a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating. And the dial is obviously the key selling point to this one. Look at the dial. The texture on the dial is perfect. And you can definitely see the anti-reflective coating kicking in at this point. But the dial is perfect. And the dial is inspired by the grasslands of the Okavango part of Botswana, okay? So that's why the dial looks like that. It is inspired by the grasslands of the Okavango Delta. and it looks fantastic. Almost reminds you like a Grand Seiko type of dial. They did a fantastic job. This might be one of the best dials I have in my watch collections. You see these white Arabic markers, which are applied Arabic markers. See a day window at the 3 o'clock. And you have, this is a 3-hand movement. The second hand is black with a red tip. And then the hour hand and minute hand are white hands. So this watch is very legible. You have Oris at the 12 o'clock and Big Crown Pro Pilot at the 6 o'clock, and it is Swiss made. Wonderful watch, just perfect. Now you have this fluted bezel, but the fluted bezel looks like a wind, a jet engine. It actually mimics the look of a turbine in motion. So basically that's what this bezel does. The bezel mimics the look of a turbine in motion, but it is a pilot watch, so that makes a lot of sense. And the same look is on this crown, and I like the crown. It is a screw down crown with the same type of turbine type look to it. Okay, so the bezel and the crown kind of go together, but I like this watch. Very good looking watch. The finishing, it is a brush finish all the way around, and this is a multi-piece stainless steel case. Okay, but definitely like this one. All right, look at the crown here. It is signed with the Oris logo on the side, and it is a push-pull crown. And let's just take a brief look at the case back. I like the case back on this one because it's an excellent job. They did an excellent job on this engraved case back. So here you see the case back here. Let's see if you can get a better picture. Let's see what's the best way to get a good look at it. So here's a good look at the case back. A lot of information. I love this engraving. And here you can see one of the rescue planes over the Okavango Delta in this picture. All right. Limited edition. And then you can definitely see, I don't know if you can see it here, number 1413 out of 2011. Excellent watch. Swiss made, but I think just an excellent watch. Glad I added this watch to my collection. I'm glad I'm wearing a watch that represents something good, helping people out, saving and actually rescuing people, okay? So great looking watch. So what do I think are the pros of this watch here? Now the pros are that the watch is very legible. The pros are that it is not besides being very legible, I think the 100 meters water resistant is also great. The crown is great. It's easy to grab the crown. I have some watches that I really love, like my Tissot PRX and a few other watches, but the crown is just so hard to turn them. But this is, for my fat fingers, this is a good crown on this one, all right? And it is called the Big Crown for a reason, all right? I do like the engraved case back on this one. Okay, and the dial is the best thing about this. I think you're getting the dial, to get like a Grand Seiko with this type of dial, you're probably gonna spend at least $3,000 or $3,500. But for me, I picked this watch. Now this watch has an MSRP of $2,600. I picked it up for $1,560, from a third party dealer. So that's a 40% discount on this one. So man, you can get these watches for a good deal, pre-owned or gray market. All right. I do like the thinness of this one too at 12.5. I think that's perfect. Okay. And then you get you get a lot of extras with this watch. So that's another positive with this. Not only do you have this leather strap, you have the green strap here. You also have this little case here that you get with the watch when you buy it. And so I think that's pretty cool. I like that. I think there's a lot of uses for this little travel case they send you with this leather travel case. So pretty good. So what are the negatives? The only negatives I would say on this one is probably, if I had to be very nitpicky, it's maybe the 38-hour power reserve. Maybe you consider that negative. And then maybe for me and my taste, maybe the leather is very thin, but it's good quality, but just thin leather. I have a Hamilton khaki field, which I'm not wearing right now. It has very thick leather. So Hamilton tends to give you more leather, but some people might not want thick leather, okay? So that's just nitpick. So at the most I can say is a 38-hour power reserve, which if you have a lot of watches, that's not a big deal if it only has a 38-hour power reserve, and leather on here is very thin. Otherwise, I think this watch is great. Okay, so I'm glad I have it. This is my first Oris. I'm glad I have a watch that actually is thought about a charitable organization and gives something back to charity. The brand does that. When you think about corporations, you think about corporate greed, but you don't think about how people or companies give back. So I think that's pretty awesome on Oris's part. Right now, let me go ahead and do a wrist shot. Now, right now, I'm wearing my Timex Digital Spear, something I bought Labor Day weekend. I'm in a honeymoon phase with this one. I'm really enjoying it. Let me take this watch off and put on the Oris. Now, my wrist is 7¼ inches, which is 18 centimeters, which a lot of guys probably have a wrist about that size. And speaking of pros, I think another pro is just the specs. The specs are almost what I call universal specs. A lot of people can wear a 41mm watch with a 49mm lug to lug. Okay, just bear with me while I put this watch on. Might have put it on a little too tight. Probably need to loosen up. It's kind of tight. If I were wearing this, I'll loosen up a little bit. But basically here, let's do a quick wrist roll here. Now, this is a 41mm case, 49mm lug to lug on an 18 centimeter or 7¼ inch wrist. Kind of do it down the barrel shot. You see where the lug to lug, where the lugs are on my wrist. Still got some more room there. But I think this watch will fit a lot of wrists at 41mm, 12.5mm height. Perfect specs for me, okay? So watch is very comfortable. So what are my final thoughts about this one? I think Oris is a fantastic brand. I like what this watch stands for as far as the partnership with the charitable organization, which is the Okavago Air Rescue Air Rescue mission. I like what they're doing. I wish them much continued success. And I love the dial on this one. This is probably one of the most unique watches in my collection. So I'm really enjoying this watch here, okay? So I would definitely recommend Oris as a brand. I would definitely recommend you pick up this watch. And I think the positive far outweigh the negatives, okay? So that concludes this video. Please continue to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and I will bring you another video soon. All right, thanks, and enjoy your day.